We begin your news at 5 with continuing coverage of the investigation into the death of Tyre Nichols in Memphis. Hello, everyone. I'm Ken Watlington.
And I'm Angie Casada. Thanks for joining us. Today, the Greenville community is remembering the life of Nichols with a prayer vigil. Now to your sides, Erin Jenkins attended that vigil earlier today. She joins us now in studio. And Erin, what was the message there today?
Okay, and Angie, local faith and law enforcement leaders say after watching that disturbing body cam footage, they're hoping that the Eastern North Carolina community will come together to make sure what happened in Memphis doesn't happen here.
God, we come on this most painful and tragic and sorrowful occasion.
Faith leaders are coming together to pray for a family who will never see Tyre Nichols again, and also to pray for people here in our community to take action.
We can't wait until some tragedy, some horrific incident, as with the case of Tyre Nichols and his family and the Memphis community, come at our back door. We have to be proactive. We need a love and a respect for humankind.
Local law enforcement is also reacting to this hard-to-watch body cam footage.
I asked my staff this morning, I said, give me a word, how do you describe it? And I heard words like disappointed. I heard words like hurt, saddened.
I was horrified to see the actions of people who we entrust to protect and serve. They did not represent us. That is not who we are.
Pitt County's NAACP president hopes, if anything, this tragedy will bring our community together.
That we can prevent anything of this caliber from happening in our area.
While there are policies in place, Greenville Police Chief Ted Saul says they're paying a little extra attention.
Our explanation is extremely important because people want to understand more now than ever before the why. Why are you stopping me? We're going to encounter way more good than we do bad. And when we do encounter the bad, we still have to apply our humanity to that situation.
Faith leaders at today's event say they're thankful for the relationship they have with law enforcement here in the area. They believe these leaders have and will continue to do all they can to protect the people here in Eastern North Carolina. In studio, Erin Jenkins, 9 on your side.
Erin, thank you. We're learning today a 6th Memphis police officer has been suspended as part of the investigation into the violent encounter between officers and Tyre Nichols.
Meanwhile, people across the country are upset over the body cam video released over the weekend showing the brutal beating and arrest. 9 on your sides, Adriana Hargrove is digging deeper into the psychological effects of witnessing such violence. She joins us in our newsroom. And Adriana, what are mental health professionals saying about the impacts?
Well, it was told to me straightforward and highly recommended to not look at the violent videos such as Tyre Nichols' incident because of the mental and emotional trauma it could cause. Keith Ham, the community liaison with Integrated Family Services, says being desensitized is not good. He says violent videos can play a role in undermining children's emotional stability and create a world of everything is wrong and nothing is right.
And I hear young people, teenagers, young adults tell me that they almost get obsessed with seeing the videos. They want to see the videos, and disturbing when I hear a teen, for example, like one recently saying that, people are posting these graphic videos of things that are taking place.
Now, Ham adds the more people become desensitized to violence, the less chance it has to create change from these events happening again. Now, coming up at 6, we'll hear more from local organizations and other mental health professionals about the trauma stemming from these events. Angie?
And Adriana, what does he say needs to be done so that our youth aren't exposed to such graphic videos online?
Well, Angie, Ham says although these videos will not go away because of the power of social media, parents are the key and should always monitor what their children are looking at all times, and if they're exposed, help their children understand what they have seen and talk it out. In the newsroom, Adriana Hargrove, 9 on your side.
Adriana, thank you. And we want to hear from you tonight. In our Vote Now on 9 poll, we're asking, does seeing violent police incidents like the Tyre Nichols video have an emotional impact on you? You can send in your response by scanning the QR code there on the bottom right side of your screen. You can also use the free 9 on Your Side mobile app or just go to WNCT.com/votes. Now we're taking a look at how the law works for releasing body camera footage here in North Carolina. Since 2016, body camera footage is not considered public record in our state. Law enforcement agencies must file a petition to a judge who then decides based on 8 factors if the video can be shared.
In North Carolina, just saying release the tape or you should release the tape doesn't embrace the process that's required by law. This is a very cumbersome process.
It often can take a while for the public to see what happens in any certain scenario because of the different steps agencies have to take before a judge agrees to release the footage.
In other news this afternoon, Vice President Kamala Harris visited Raleigh today to talk about efforts to help small businesses grow. Even with rising costs and struggling with hiring people, the vice president says now is a good time to launch a business. The government is investing about $12 billion in community banks and credit unions to try to help Latino business owners and others who struggle to get access to loans.
We have, over the last 2 years, grown and started as a country more small businesses in the last 2 years than any other 2 years in the history of the country.
Coming up on WNCT 9 News at 5:30, a live report from Raleigh. We'll hear more from a business owner about what they want the administration to do to try to help them thrive.
A consumer alert this afternoon. The temporary boost to SNAP benefits put in place during the COVID-19 pandemic is coming to an end. About 900,000 households across our state are currently receiving the extra funds. 9 on your side, Cheyenne Pagan. She sat down with the program manager at the Onslow County Department of Social Services. She's joining us now from our Jacksonville studio. And Cheyenne, how will this impact families right here in the East?
It's basically the end of January now, which means families that are a part of the program have exactly 1 month to adjust to no longer receiving the extra funds. Families in the Food and Nutrition Services program have been getting at least an extra $95 per month on top of the benefits they already receive. Now, with extra benefits ending, the average per person per day will decrease from $8.12 to $5.45. Program manager with the Onslow County Department of Social Services, Sydney Douglas, explains they've been trying to put the message out to everyone.
We're reaching out to local resources to see that they are also aware of the reduction in benefits so that the food banks and the food pantries and the shelters in the area are also not caught off guard, because families are going to also reach out to those agencies for assistance.
She says this will be especially shocking to newer families in the program. That's why it's important to start preparing now. We have resources and more information linked on our website at WNCT.com. In our Jacksonville studio, Cheyenne Pagan 9 on your side.
All right, folks, coming up next, we're going to talk about how you'll need that umbrella at least for the remainder of the work week. We'll have more after the break.
Now, it's your forecast first from Storm Team 9.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Storm Team 9 meteorologist Holly Baker. I am in for Chief Meteorologist Jerry Jackson this evening. Now, as far as today, overall, we did see a lot of rain, at least earlier this morning, and things started to clear out for us. Not really the skies, though. We're looking pretty cloudy overall for our evening hours. Now, coming up, definitely we want to grab that umbrella as we make our way through the rest of this week, because we do have a rainy week ahead of us. Those temperatures will begin to drop as we gradually make our way towards the end of the week, going into the weekend. Now, the weekend overall, we're going to have some nice, beautiful weather, but those temperatures will definitely be cold. Right now, current temperatures 55 in Greenville. Winds are calm. Humidity is at 100%, and dew point is at 55. Radar overall is dry and quiet. It wasn't this morning, but it is now, and it should stay that way at least until tomorrow. We'll have another round of that rain coming into our area. Now, current temperatures in the surrounding neighborhoods: 57 in Kinston, 57 in Jacksonville, 59 along the coast in Beaufort, 53 in Hatteras. Now, those winds, on the other hand, we're looking pretty calm in Greenville, but just surrounding our neighborhoods here, we have a little bit more of that northerly breeze in our area. Now, as far as looking ahead here, now this is Monday at 6 o'clock. Overall, we're just going to be sort of clear with a few clouds just surrounding our neighborhoods, and those clouds will begin to build as we make our way into Tuesday. Now, this is overnight. We're going to be fairly cool overnight, and those temperatures will not really drop that much. We're going to stay seasonable starting the day on Tuesday. Tuesday, though, at least around lunchtime, we're definitely going to be covered with more clouds in our area. And then we have some of those showers to worry about later on Tuesday in the overnight hours as well. Now, this is Wednesday at 12:30. We have these showers just along the coast and the inland areas, and that should honestly stay with us. Now, Wednesday is going to be a pretty wet day for us, so definitely we'll need that umbrella on Wednesday and even on Thursday as well. This is Wednesday. By the time you're getting off of work, you do still see that those showers are still going to be happening. Now, you can download that free Storm Team 9 app or go to our website at WNCT.com for more of those weather updates. Your forecast for tonight is mostly cloudy skies with some overnight fog possible, so be careful. Winds are going to be calm. Your overnight lows are going to be in the upper 40s. For tomorrow's forecast, we're looking at cloudy skies with a 40% chance of rain. Winds will be out of the east at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and your highs tomorrow will be in the upper 50s, so slightly above average there. Here's a look at that beach and boating forecast. No advisories are issued at this time. The lakes and rivers, the waters are going to be flat. Now, here's a look at your inland 7-day forecast. You see that we have those rain chances on a rise, but then things slim down by Friday at a 20% chance of rain. Then we have a nice weekend ahead of us, but it's going to be cold, especially on Saturday. Your highs for Saturday are going to be in the upper 30s, and Monday, that's when things start to look a little bit more average as far as those temperatures go. I know this isn't the forecast to smile about for the week, but at least your off days, you'll be able to enjoy some sunshine.
And as we say goodbye to the month of January tomorrow and welcome in February, just going to be a gloomy week, I guess.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I can't believe it. And it's going to be in the 20s, guys. 20s.
Yeah. Oh, that low. Oh, I don't want to be outside.
It's going to be tough. All right. Thank you so much, Holly.
We've had a shortage, and it's just getting people to apply and go through the training.
Continue to plague schools across the nation. Ahead at 5, how one Eastern North Carolina school district is pushing to keep students in class.
On your side, Ken Watlington, Angie Quezada, Chief Meteorologist Jerry Jackson, and Brian Bailey Sports. This is WNCT-9 News at 5.
Students and staff are almost halfway through the school year, but some school systems are still struggling to fill positions.
In Onslow County, school bus drivers are hard to come by. 9 on your side's Claire Curry is live at one of their schools and tells us about the adjustments they're making to get students on board.
Angie, Ken, bus drivers are necessary to helping our students get their education, but with a shortage of drivers, it's becoming more difficult to do so.
We've had a shortage, and it's just getting people to apply and go through the training. Currently, we have around 60 openings for bus drivers.
Typically, Onslow County Schools has around 225 bus drivers, but this year they only have around 160, although they are making it work the best they can with the empty positions.
Currently, we do double what routes we can. Some routes we do have to do a drop and go. School staff has been gracious enough to have people there to get the early load of kids so we can go back out and get the other children.
With students having different pickup and drop-off times than normal, the school system is grateful for parents being understanding.
We appreciate the flexibility of our families. We haven't had to cancel routes or make parents drive their own kids to school. It may not be as quickly as parents are accustomed to in years past when we've had a full complement of drivers, but we're doing the best we can to get those kids to and from school safely every day.
But they want to get back on course and fill those positions as quickly as possible.
We do start off our bus drivers at $16 an hour. We do offer a $2,500 sign-on bonus. Our current bus drivers can get a $1,000 bonus by referring people.
Reminding job seekers that bus drivers mean the world to their students.
They are the first people that the children see, and they're the last ones they see at the end of the day, so they do make a difference.
The school system adds they're not just short on bus drivers, but almost all positions across the board, including teachers, nutritionists, and custodians. If you're interested in applying for one of the open Onslow County Schools positions, we'll have that information linked at WNCT.com. Live in Jacksonville, Claire Curry, 9 on your side.